Snoqualmie, Mercer Island, Des Moines.
This is the Big Local on the Jason Rantz Show.
Shoreline, Woodinville, Erie.
Stories about you, not about Seattle.
Oh, hey there, everybody. Look at the time, 4:30 on a weekday afternoon. That means it's time for the Big Local, brought to you by Dr. Sean Keller and Smiles by Design. The concept is very simple to understand. You see, the media is hyper-focused on the city of Seattle. They end up not spending that much time on you in other neighborhoods. So we completely ignore Seattle, and we focus on you, the communities you live in. And we start in Lake Stevens, where a sports bar was vandalized after some people thought a Proud Boys meeting was going to take place there. And last night there was a peace vigil, only it apparently was in celebration of the vandalism or something. Razzle's Sports Bar and Grill was vandalized at some point on Friday. They believed early in the morning, according to police. And according to King 5, they say someone spray painted an anti-Proud Boy phrase on the walls of this business. They call the cops. The cops are doing their investigation. They don't have anyone in custody nor any suspects. Now, this was all based on a rumor that the Proud Boys have recurring meetings there. I have no idea if that's true or not. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care. It's unclear if the meeting even took place this week, as some people thought. Here's a Lake Stevens resident.
We're not going to welcome any hate group, any Nazi group into our realm.
So I'm still trying to find out where the Nazi thing comes from. I know that they're controversial, the Proud Boys. I get it. You don't like their positions. That's fine. But the whole idea of just throwing out the term Nazi, like, if you're going to do that, could you at least quote a Proud Boy member in the same sentence? Just say, I don't want these Nazis here. This is what they've said. And then we can all judge it. But we're going along these lines of just taking on a talking point, a narrative, without actually backing it up. Now, to be clear, the Proud Boys get to go to businesses, and yes, they get to hang out in Lake Stevens, regardless of whether or not you like it. Now, the company isn't talking, this bar isn't talking, but Angie Jorstad is. She is a Lake Stevens council member. She's brand new to the council. We're going to try to get her on the show this week because she's the one who helped organize the vigil. She told King 5.
Recently, it sort of came to a head. There was a local business, Razzle's, was accused of hosting their monthly meetings. And so folks came out on Facebook and wanted to boycott Razzle's. There was graffiti on their restaurant.
Now, I'm going to assume in the next 18 seconds she's going to strongly condemn that kind of vandalism and say just because you disagree with people's political points does not mean you get to break the law, right?
Hate thrives in secret, and hate thrives in darkness. We really want to make sure not just the city of Lake Stevens understands that hate doesn't belong here, but that our city, our region, our county, our state knows that hate isn't welcome in Lake Stevens.
But I guess vandalism, that's okay? You're cool with that? And by the way, did anyone think Lake Stevens prior to this vigil last night that hate was welcome there?
I want to say no, but nobody ever told me anything other than that.
Okay, because I don't go to Lake Stevens all that often. And to be fair, I was under the impression that hate exclusively lives there. So it's glad that they cleared this up. I haven't heard anything about Newcastle being a place where hate isn't welcome. Is my assumption hate's welcome there? Or maybe we're all going to use some basic level of common sense and understand hate's just not welcome, period.
Use your common sense.
Okay.
But, if somebody hates you, Jason, it's probably because of other reasons than,
probably.
Just hate crimes.
But it's not just me. I love stories like this because they seem to think that just because a group has political opinions that they don't like, that they don't get to organize there. Again, there's going to be another group out there, a left-wing group, that some people find to be disturbing and disgusting. And, by the way, committing acts of violence like Antifa, and yet we're supposed to be okay with that. But when the Proud Boys want to go to a business, they're not allowed to without some kind of vigil. But vandalism is cool. I'm still trying to figure that out. Hopefully the councilwoman, I'm not going to hold my breath, hopefully she'll come on the show and let us know a little bit about that. Because if that's the case, they should probably put up a sign that says, hate's not welcome here, ... but vandalism is. And then I feel like that could be a show field trip, you and I.
And then we could go and, promote the art of the vandalism.
Yeah, there you go.